Man, what a journey it has been to get to where we're at today. Almost 2 years ago, I purchased a Chianti K50. They called it a super deer. It was a complete scam. Han Tony emailed me back saying, you know, it's gonna be about $29,000 or so to ship you this super deer, the Chianti K50. He actually referred to it as the Chianti K50, and that's what it was marketed and advertised as. And so he shipped it over and demanded, you guys remember, the whole scam situation. Let the nightmares begin. So it's been sitting in the freaking warehouse for 7 days, racking up storage fees. It's a little smaller than I imagined it. This is what we got. Complete scam company. Hoping to get some money back on this whole scam situation. I would like to avoid wiring the money for the car. I have not seen yet all the specs for it. And you guys will see here, this is when it started getting sketchy. And I said, why no reply? Han Tony, he refunded me, demanded PayPal through his credit card and all that stuff that he would never let me do. Then he says, hi, my bank immediately refused my request to send back the money. Because there's a lot of other people getting scammed right now, same way as me. Same Tony guy. If you don't delete the video, I will call back from PayPal now. Threatening to sue me.
You got like an 8-car garage, look at that.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas, dude. That is hilarious, dude.
We're getting past. Hit her!
Oh, buy an electric bicycle. We're gonna flip, there's no way. Anyway, so I picked up the car thinking that it was gonna be a Chianti K50 or at least a knockoff of a very similar car. And in fact, it was a pink golf cart. I got up on the ladder to check the car because the roof was caved in and I just saw a pink golf cart roof. And that moment was like 10 months from when I purchased it. And yes, haters, this was a real transaction. I'm not just doing it for views on YouTube. I'm trying to break new ground and new territory. And you guys remember too, I did a electric Chinese sport bike I imported from China, first time anyone had ever done it. So I'm doing the same thing with cars. I'm trying to progress the market to expand into new territories, and I'm just kind of feeling it out. So for all the haters, I got something for you. But let's jump back in time and let's just show you guys where it came from, how it got to where it is today, and what I've done to it. So let's roll the tape. All right, welcome back to present day. This officially starts a section you guys have not seen to this date, but you guys are watching the entire build time lapse right now, and I am super excited to see it myself because I still have a lot of work to get there. So I only have a few things left to do. I do have to duplicate that side panel for the Lambo door on this side. I need to do body work and wrap the car, and then just a few other odds and ends, painting little bits of pieces. But besides that, it's pretty much done. But before I do those things, I'm gonna get this thing tinted. I watched a YouTube video how to tint cars, so I guarantee you I'm pretty much a professional already at this point. So without further ado, let's just get straight to tinting this thing, and I think I'm just gonna roll time lapse from here, dude. I'm just gonna knock this thing out and show you guys the final product. such a high quality. I also forgot to mention to you guys, I tinted these windows and it actually really changed the inside of this thing. Got some diamond stitch headliner. So good. Dude. You can see the hood scoop over it. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. It has a turn signal? I totally forgot about that. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh boy. This was the Suxel, and then it was the grass inspection unit 9 because I did an HOA prank in this thing. Good times, man, good times. Seats 5, not very comfortably, but it seats 5. We did prove that. And these tinted windows actually make it look really nice in here.
It's like there's only one of these, and so did we get something from Amazon?
Oh. All right, so there it is. We got the Super Deer over here. So you guys saw I did like that chrome gold wrap. This whole thing just screamed gold. It's basically a rolling gold play button. 1 million subscribers, let's hit it, boys. So the wrap was actually pretty difficult. I have a newfound respect for people who wrap cars professionally. It definitely does take some skill to do. The door panels came out pretty well. Some of the more smooth surfaces came out pretty well. It's just the tight little things that I added for actual style. I did that intentionally to give it like a lightning bolt effect. Nah, it's really hard to wrap cars, and it could just be because this is really cheap wrap. I had the heat gun out and I did all that stuff. I mean, it looks good if you stand. I kind of wanted to learn how to wrap, but after this whole experience, I don't know if I want to anymore. But you guys can see too, the carbon fiber hood came out really well. It's really just these tight edges, and this car didn't have any body panels that I could tuck into, so it had to just be one whole freaking piece. So that didn't work out. But the hood came out great, the roof came out great, and so I'm definitely confident on more of the like flat panels. You guys can see this door came out really great. Only imperfections you can see are like around the door handles and whatnot. And you guys remember, these are Lambo door hinges that I had to custom fabricate and install basically from scratch. You guys can see the finished covers. You guys have never seen those on the car yet. And this bad boy has a wide body kit. I did add 3-inch wheel spacers all the way around. I did have to modify the front just a little bit to make it turn correctly. Got a big old racing spoiler on top for the drag strip. And then coming around back, you guys got the Lamborghini badge here. Definitely spelled correctly. So that's pretty much it. I mean, overall, it came out pretty dang well. And we're already getting all kinds of reactions. Like Young Swag was with me. She saw a bunch of people stopping and whatnot. Were you filming for any of those? Oh, come on, man. But people were like rolling by with like their cameras like just in their car like that. Like probably 3 or 4 people actually stopped and was like, dude, that is so cool. One guy was like, that is the coolest and the ugliest thing I have ever seen. He's like, you got to go to every like car meetup or parade that's in town with this thing. And so it actually gets some freaking amazing reactions. So I'll probably take it over to a golf course or something. We'll have to go show the public this thing at some point. But anyway, it came out super well. And in honor of the scam that did take place, he had marketed it to me as a Super Deer. And so in honor of good old Han Tony, we got the Super Deer badge up front. And we also have, in honor of the man Han Tony, we got a Han Tony is my co-pilot sticker up in there. It was a devastating time. It really was. We were just buying this new house that we moved into, and the whole situation was just bad. From the very beginning, it was just bad. And so when I saw that pink roof over the top of the box, man, that was a very bad moment. And yes, this all actually did take place. Again, I'm trying to like see what markets are there, what markets aren't there. There were actually a lot of people that benefited from this series because they were getting scammed at the same time by Han Tony. I probably talked to 6 or 7 different people who had placed $30,000 or over orders from Han Tony, who at the time I posted my first video on this thing were searching like Han Tony, like, you know, Zhenjiang Zebon electric vehicles, trying to find out anything about this guy, and my first video was popping up for everybody. So it saved a lot of people a lot of heartache. Blessing in disguise, I guess. I guess it's just a silver lining, not really a blessing in disguise, but I saved a lot of people from doing the same thing. Han Tony was running a very good organization. We did get him shut down completely. Alibaba even reached out directly to me and we talked, and they removed all of his listings. So in the end, it all worked out. I got refunded 29 of the $31,000 I sent Tony, so it's a fair price that I paid for this thing. It was a long process to get where we're at, and finally we have something that, you know, I can kind of just enjoy now, because even when I got this car and I was talking to Tony, trying to shut him down, trying to get a refund and everything, there was a lot of legal threats. You know, he has attorneys in the United States, he's gonna sue me, like all kinds of stuff like that. So it was a really nerve-wracking time just for a long time. But now it's pretty much over and I can just enjoy the golf cart and I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Tony, fun fact, actually did reach back out to me in January. I didn't tell anybody about this, but he actually said, "We're sorry we sent you wrong car. We're sorry you unhappy. Let us make up, let us start a business transaction together." Just that kind of thing. Him trying to send me a new car and everything. I'm just not gonna go down that road. That was, you know, I mean, if I was Tony, I personally would be trying to get back at the guy who shut me down hardcore and probably got me in a lot of trouble in China. If I were him, I would reach out nicely to the guy pretending to want to do something again, you know, and then try and scam him again. So that's probably what he was up to. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm not gonna even go down that road. I didn't even respond to his email. Anyway, that's it. That is the Chinese supercar from China, 31,000 bad boys for this one. And it's been a long ride. So I'm really excited just to have it. I really wanna go take this really seriously to car shows, to golf courses, to just flex on everybody. Again, more coming on this. I actually do have a big old Bluetooth speaker. We're gonna be making some Lambo sounds coming soon, coming soon. I am installing underglow. A lot of you guys have said, you gotta install underglow. So I'm definitely doing that. We got some other things coming for it. We got some reaction videos coming. We're gonna probably take it out in public and just see what people think of it. Just flex on everybody. You know, this freaking Lambo door golf cart. It's gonna be a fun time. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the support and throughout this whole process. So thanks, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.